Good morning, Unstoppable Writers. If you are here live, go ahead and put here. If you are watching the replay, go ahead and put replay. Today we're talking about some of the best tools for writers. So again, if you're here live, put here. If you're watching the replay, put replay. And this live is the best writing tools that I have found that work for me. As many of you know, my name is Deanne Welsh, and I work with writers, helping them publish their books and then market them effectively to sell more copies. And I have self-published 4 books so far, working on number 5 right now. And so I wanted to share with you some of the best tools, writing tools that I have found for writers. And as I share my tools, I would love for you that you would just take a moment and share what is some of your favorite tools as a writer. Just put it in the comments, and that way as people watch this video, watch the replay, they not only will hear my favorite tools, but they will also hear each other's and yours. So take a moment, put in the comments what's your favorite writing tool. Now, before I get into my favorite writing tools, there's something very important for us to remember. As writers, it's very easy to get caught up in trying to find the perfect tools or the perfect method, and to get into rubbernecking syndrome, where we're constantly like looking around, looking at other people's papers and trying to figure out like, what are they using? How is that working for them? And if we're not careful, we can get so caught up in trying to learn all the different tools that are out there that it actually takes away from our writing time and our writing practice. So that's the first thing to keep in mind, is that the best tools for you to use as a writer are the ones that work for you. Let's go ahead and dive into the best tools that I've found for writers. Now, when we talk about the writing process, there's kind of 3 areas or 3 parts of it. The first one is actually doing the writing, so putting down that messy first draft. And the very best tool that I have found for that is Evernote. It's an organization tool where you can literally go in. I'm able to dictate on my phone, and I can have these different notes where I can just kind of brain dump my story ideas. And then in Evernote, you can even have different notebooks. And so for all of those future book ideas that I have, which let me know if you can relate as a writer, we often have so many ideas that we want to work on, and so Evernote is a great place to kind of capture those and just keep them all organized. So for actually writing that messy first draft, Evernote is my favorite tool. And then the second stage of writing is where we're actually going in and we're editing. We're possibly giving our book or pieces of our book to people for feedback. And my very favorite tool to organize my writing and to start giving it to people for feedback is Google Docs. And the great thing about Google Docs is that people can put in comments, they can put in suggestions, you can comment back and forth. So that is what I have found the very best tool for the actual editing, getting feedback from beta readers. And then for the final stage of writing, is actually publishing, getting your book out there. And again, we can get so caught up as writers trying to see all the different platforms, looking into self-publishing, traditional publishing, hybrid publishing. And so what I have found for me, as many of you know, I'm a mom, so I'm busy. And so for me, the best tool that I've found for publishing is Amazon, because I'm able to have control of getting my book out into the world. What I love about using Amazon is that I can run ads to Amazon, and it's pretty easy to use once you've gone through it once and kind of figured it out. So those are my 3 top tools for writers in the writing process. Again, for the writing, getting your messy draft down, it's Evernote. For editing, getting feedback, it is Google Docs. And then for actually publishing and getting it out into the world, it's Amazon. I found that to be user-friendly and easy to navigate. And I like having control of my books, control of the pricing, control of the promotions. So I would love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite writing tools that you use consistently that you would recommend for other people? Again, my name is Deanne Welsh, And I will hope that each of you will continue to stay curious and keep writing.